field of 16. High weights 126 pounds, fillies allowed 5, native bred 3-year-olds allowed a further 2 kilos, and that would round off the special conditions of the Mute Mile. The second stakes race on the program, the Chairman's Plate over 1820 meters, and of course last year it was a very exciting race. 2 horses owned by Mrs. Elizabeth DaCosta, trained by her son Jason DaCosta, had a ding-dong fight for the last half a furlong, with Miniature Man coming out on top by just over a neck. Of course, the distance of that race is a 2-turn, 9 furlongs and 25 event, and the track record is 150-3, held by Sir Mohan Gopal, which was set way back in '97. The third race, or the third stakes race on the card, as Chairman said earlier, is the introduction of the Bruce on the Loose Sprint Trophy. This captivating Grade 2 event over 6.5 will add another dimension to a pulsating action to the already storied and rich Mute Mile race day. Bruce on the Loose Sprint Trophy carries a lucrative purse of 2.5 million Jamaicans. Similar to the Mute Mile, Bruce on the Loose Trophy race transcends geographical boundaries, as Bruce on the Loose raced successfully in both Jamaica and the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. He was crowned champion 3-year-old here in Jamaica, and he was awarded Horse of the Year on 4 occasions in Trinidad and Tobago. This magnificent grey horse won a total of 29 races, inclusive of numerous graded events, was victorious 7 times here in Jamaica and 22 times in Trinidad and Tobago. That is really outstanding. In addition, Bruce on the Loose was owned by none other than Messrs. Paul Mute, Herbie Chung and Paul Hope, and he was conditioned by Philip Fiani OD in Jamaica and John O'Brien in Trinidad and Tobago. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, 3 stakes races set for Saturday on Mute Mile Day 2023. Thank you.
And we say thank you so much, Sir Miller, for that comprehensive overview on what to expect on race day. Much there to look forward to. Ladies and gentlemen, what is an unprecedented move for Caymanas Park? For the first time, we have 5 jockeys signed as ambassadors. And this is the only time that I will not look past you not cheering, because you better cheer for them when I call their names, please. Ryan Lewis, Tevin Foster, Javanil Patterson, all signed to True Shake. And then we have Dane Dawkins, 876 Water, and Philip Parchment, I Cool. Give them a big round of applause, please. That is it. We love to see them thriving and doing great things on the track, off the track. We love to see it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we move the proceedings along, we invite at this time Mr. Michael Kane, racing analyst, to talk to us about the field. Of course, please put your hands together and make him welcome. He's been walking up and down parade in his royal suit since he got here. And I'm sure he has much to tell us. Come on up, Mr. Kane. I can't imagine what you're going to wear on December 2.
Thank you very much, Debbie. All protocols observed. And we're here for the big Mute Mile, the second run of the Mute Mile. A big field of 16, maximum field of 16 have been entered to go postwards. Starting off with the first entry, Easy as ABC, owned by J. Rackball. This one will have 57 kilos. Trained out of Van Hutchinson, more popular known as Dude, and or 5-time champion jockey Trevor Simpson OD, also known as Slicer. He'll be in the saddle. Easy as ABC has 2.8 million in earnings, has 1 win, which came in Florida, 2023. That's January this year. No wins in Jamaica as yet. Next entry, American Tap, owned with his racing stable. This one has a lottery weight of 55 kilos. trained by Howard Jockey, and Tevin Foster will be aboard. Has one win over 5 furlongs straight in 58-2, and that was in the Nigel D. Nunes Memorial, and was fourth in the St. Elizabeth Distaff on Jamaica Cup Day. Multiple win in the USA is American Tap, so this one is expected to do very well. Next entry is our reigning horse of the year, Atomica, owned Oak Ridge Farms. 53 kilos the allotted weight, and gears are back to the trainer. Champion jockey Dane Dawkins, her usual rider, he'll be aboard. And this Atomica has amassed over 6.346 million in stakes earnings with 13 career wins. She's our reigning horse of the year. She won the Jamaica Cup twice, set a track record in doing so on the first victory, and she ran 203 flat this year. She won the Menudo over 2,000 meters in 208.2, and she won the Legal Light Trophy over 1,820 meters in 156 flat. Also won the Clovis Metcalf over 1,500 meters in 131.3. Next entry, Mojito, champion 2-year-old of last season, and he started off this season looking unbeatable when winning the Prince Consort first, and then he won the Kingston, and then he won the 2,000 Guinness. He had a mere 49.5 kilos with Paul Francis riding for Hall of Fame trainer Richard Azan. And this Mojito has won 5 races in his career with over $5 million in stakes earnings. Next entry is Runaway Algo, own Landmark Farms, 55 kilos of weight. This one will be ridden by Javelin Patton. We just heard about him a while ago, one of our ambassadors and one of the true shake riders. And he rides for last year's most improved trainer, Dale Murphy. 4.874 million in earnings so far for Runaway Algo. 10 victories. Was recently fourth in the Jamaica Cup, second in the non-touch sprint, beaten by Atomica and She's My Destiny respectively. Next entry is Blue Vinyl, last year's Jamaica 2000 Guinness winner and Jamaica St. Ledger winner. He'll have 52 kilos. He's now trained by Alfred Brown. Radish Ruben, the Sneaky Fox, will be aboard. Blue Vinyl has earned over 4.1 million in earnings, second recently in the Jamaica Cup, well beaten by his arch rival, the champion horse of the year, Atomica. Next entry, Perfect Rule, owned by Richard Zan and Graham Brown, Dr. Graham Brown, trained Hall of Fame trainer Richard Zan, and this one will have 53 kilos. And you heard about the Japanese jockey, Daisuke Fukumoto. He'll be aboard. 3.657 million in earnings for Perfect Rule with 8 career victories. Fourth recent in the Pro Sprint, beat by Mahogany, and was fourth in the Philippe D Gold Cup. Next entry, Mahogany, owned Ellis, Henry, Pratt, Bracknell, and Prasad. 54 kilos of weight. And this Mahogany, trained by Ian Prasad, and will have Robert Hardball Halliday in the saddle. 17 wins in the career of Mahogany so far, and this one has gone within shades of 3 track records. 8.5 furlong track record, the 7.5 furlong track record, and the 6.5 furlong track record. So Mahogany is a big time performer and recently won the Port Royal Sprint and also was quite prominent in the 49th running of the Philippe D Gold Cup. Next entry, Money Miser, a 3-year-old, trained, owned, bred Fitzgerald Bisbee, more popularly known as Pumpkin, and Roger Hughes will ride. 3.121 million in earnings, was recently first in the United Racehorse Traders Association Trophy over 1,820 meters or 9 furlongs and 25 yards. Next entry is Duke, last year's runner-up at Massive Odds with Alan Bongoton Mirage. Don't know where that run came from, but he hasn't performed up to that standard so far this season, and he has been disappointed the last couple of outings when well fancied. Owned the Success Farm, Gears Sabati the trainer. 2.1 million in earnings for Duke with 14 lifetime wins. Next entry is Ability, owned and trained Patrick Lynch, the professor, and this one is our Derby winner of 2023 with about mere 51 kilos. Jordan Bart will be aboard, and this one came flying when finishing third in the 49th running of the Philippe D Gold Cup. So watch out for Ability, now at a mile with 51 kilos. Mamma Mia is the next entry, owned by champion Earl Carlton Watson, trained champion trainer Jason Acosta. Jerome Innes, also known as Cranberry, will be aboard. It's going to be a mere 50 kilos here. And this Mamma Mia is a classic winner. She won the Oaks, and she won the Jamaica 1000 Guineas as well. So she's a big time performer, and she will be prominent with the lightweight. Next entry, She's My Destiny, owned S&A Syndicate, 53 kilos the allotted weight, trained by champion trainer Jason Acosta. Ray and Lewis, the leading rider, and champion jockey elect. He'll be aboard. She's My Destiny has 13 career wins, and she recently won the 49th running of the Philip Fiano D Gold Cup, coming from off the pace, running on and mowing down Mahogany inside the final furlong. So she can run on, she can stalk, and she can lead. She's very versatile, and she'll be in the thick of things throughout. Next entries is that a fact, Owen Carlton Watson, Jason Acosta the trainer, 6-time champion jockey, or unprecedented 6-time champion jockey Omar Walker will be aboard. 2.7 million in earnings, therefore, is that a fact. 5 career wins. This importee looks to be going places. Won the Port of the Rich Girl over 1400 meters at 125.2, and won the Arthur Jones over 1200 meters at 113 flat. Next is I Am Fred, owned Medina Zan, and this I Am Fred started off the season looking unbeatable, winning his first 4 races of 2023. He has 53.5 kilos. He's trained by the champion trainer Jason Acosta. Philip Partridge will ride, and 4 million plus in earnings, with a total of 11 career wins for I Am Fred. He recently ran 3rd in the Port Royal Sprint behind Mahogany, and he was 2nd in the She's a Man Eater over a mile earlier in the season. And to close off, the star-studded field of 16 is Rough Entry. Entrant from the USA, has not raced locally, owned R. Crichton, D. Smith, and D. Walker, and this one will notably have joint top weight of 57 kilos, so Easy as ABC and Rough Entry will tote top weight. Rough Entry, trained by Ron Crichton, and will be ridden by Julian Leperoux. 7.626 million in earnings for Rough Entry in multiple victories overseas, and has 2 wins and 4 seconds at Gulfstream Park. This year, Rough Entry makes his much anticipated local debut. That's the field of 16, star-studded field of 16 for the second running of the Mote Mile. It will be my job to tell you who's going to win, who's going to come 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and even 5th for the high 5. So I'll tell you all about the Mote Mile later in the week. I'll tell you who's going to win, for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know many of us, we know the voice, right?
Yep.
Thank you to the 2 persons who responded, because I know we know the voice. There's nothing wrong in saying that, yes, we know the voice, but tonight we're able to put a face to the voice, right? Can you believe you will get to see the man in the flesh? He's an icon walking, right? Many of us would have grown up hearing him on the radio announcing, making those big announcements. Much to look forward to there on December 2, 16 to take the field. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be having the draw. And so I invite Mr. Denzel Miller back to the microphone to do the most exciting part of this evening's proceedings. Come on up, sir. Are you ready?
Yes.
Hi, Rock. Can you send around some drinks, please? Let's just get everybody in the better spirits. Thank you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, can you please turn your attention to my right, Miss Lisa McDonald, dressed by Earline. Now this year, the theme is royalty, and she exemplifies the theme, don't it? From the crown to the sole of her feet. Seriously, she is beautiful. And this is a fashion that we're looking to see on a race day. Yes, you're gonna come out looking royal on the day, please. And we have some more fashion inspiration for you in a moment. As Mr. Miller gets to the end of the stage, he's making sure that everything is good to go.
And once again, it's now time for the real excitement. 16 balls placed in the draw machine. We have 16 names in a jar, and our very special guest, Mr. Andy Sterling, will be selecting each thoroughbred. You may go ahead.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Start the machine. Okay, Andy, would you like to select the first horse? Andy has selected Perfect Brew. And the Perfect Brew's post position coming up.
13.
Perfect Brew, post position number 13. Perfect Brew written by our visiting jockey, Fukumoto, for Richard Design. Next, Andy, Runaway Aldo. Runaway Aldo will break from post position number 8. Jockey Javanine Patterson. Next selection. Duke, second in the event last year. Gary has to name a rider in the morning.
11.
You break from post position number 11. Next selection. Mamma Mia. Jerome Innes in the irons.
3.
Gate number 3 goes to Mamma Mia. Yeah. Next up is Mahogany.
4.
Post position 4, Mahogany, written by Robert Halladine. The next selection is the 2023 Derby Hero, Ability. Jordan Barrett rides. 16, Ability. Next horse up is Easy as ABC. Post position number 6 goes to Easy as ABC.
I am Fred.
Next is I Am Fred. Philip Hart's Red Rides.
5.
Post position number 5, I Am Fred.
American Tap.
Next horse up is American Tap. Kevin Foster for Howard Jagat. 14 goes to American Tap. Next is the reigning horse of the year, Atomica. Atomica breaks from gate number 10. Dane Dawkins rides. Rough entries next. Julian Leparoux for Rowan Crichton.
Fifty.
15 goes to rough entry. winner. She's My Destiny. Post position 1 goes to She's My Destiny. Next selection is Blue Vinyl, Radish Roman Rides. Blue Vinyl will break from gate number 2. Next horse is Mojito, champion 2-year-old of last season. Paul Francis rides. Gate number 9, Mojito. 2 balls left in the machine, 2 horses in the box.
Is that a fact?
Next is That a Fact? Omar Walker. Is That a Fact? 7. And with one more name,
Money miser.
Money Miser, and one more ball. Gate number 12, Money Miser. Thank you, ladies. A brief recap. And of course, thanks to Andy for selecting the horses in the lineup. 1, She's My Destiny. 2, Blue Vinyl. 3, Mamma Mia. 4, Mahogany. 5, I Am Fred. 6, Easy as ABC. 7, Is That a Fact? 8, Runaway Algo. 9, Mojito. 10, Atomica. 11, Duke. 12, Money Miser. 13, Perfect Brew. 14, American Top. 15, Rough Entry. And 16, Ability. Ladies and gentlemen, 11 races this weekend. An early post time of a possible 10:20. The Chairman's Trophy set to run off at 2:02, while the Mute Mile at 4:45 p.m. Debbie, over to you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the post positions. Are you excited? Do you know who you are going to be placing your bets for yet? No? I'm going to need some help, right? So for the seasoned bettors, please, I'm going to need to have a little one-on-one conference later on. And you just help me, right, Michael? You're the man for the job, right? Because you know everybody. You know how they perform all the time. So you're the person to talk to. So we're going to talk after this, right? Exactly, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, much excitement to come on December 2, 11 races. The Mate Mile happens at 4:45, is that correct? 4:45. So make sure that you all roll on now. It's going to be a fantastic day. And one of the amazing experiences that we all enjoy for the Mate Mile, in addition to the races and getting to see those persons you haven't seen in a while, is the dress-up factor, right? This year's theme is royal. And we expect everybody to come out in their royal bests. Don't leave it for Sunday. Come out with the Saturday royal bests so we can make sure that you're plastered all over page 2, 3 and 4, and all over online, on the online platform, Sleek, Scan, everywhere. All our media partners want to make sure that you are seen in your best outfit. In fact, we have, and you just saw a while ago, Lisa, in her, can you please stand again for me, my darling? Her royal attire. Lisa, I know you know how to do the queen wave as well because you're royalty. There you go. I think we said everything that Lisa is Miss Jamaica. What name should we give it? Miss Jamaica Horse. World Horse. Okay, something. We're gonna find a title, but my gosh, that is the idea of the outfit for Saturday. Looking absolutely splendid, my darling. And what are you gonna wear if you wear this tonight? What are you gonna wear? Resort wear by Early. I know they have you, right? And we also have with us as partners for wardrobe, we have the Eto store. And in fact, we have Shine Excel and Entreu Tobias. I believe they're also here with us this evening wearing designs by the Eto store. Where are they? Come on down. Let's show you the style for Saturday. Exactly, they're asking you to wave. You know how they say it's Miss Jamaica World 2023. And everybody's going to come across a little puzzle. Please, can we have them please down here so we can have a look at what the theme should look like? Solomon, what you wearing? Solomon? What you wearing? You find anything else? You're coming as yourself because you're royal. Exactly, you're King Solomon. Exactly. Gary, I didn't have to ask you because last year you just stopped the whole crowd. So this year you're on the next level, I am sure. Oh my gosh. But please, you're asking everyone to just come out and have a wonderful time. You must be guided accordingly, right? So be whimsical with the headwear, fit for kings and queens. We're talking about top hats, turbans, tiaras, crowns, jewel beads, and wraps. Go hard or go home. Oh no, why go home? Why go hard and done? Here it is. Come on down, my darling. This is what we're talking about. From the Etal store, Royal African Prince. Isn't it lovely? Absolutely. Put your hands together for them, please. That's what we're talking about. Rich silks from Chinese emperors, the intricate detailing of Indian princesses, classic royal European elegance, the vibrant fabric of African chiefs, and the bold designs of Jamaican dance hall royalty. So if you're thinking dance hall, yeah.
One
If
right
you're thinking of anything at all dancehall related, it is the place to be as well. But this is what we're talking about on the day. Thank you so much to our lovely, lovely, lovely models. And as we wrap up the photography and wrap up the proceedings, because we want everyone to have the conversations. And we're going to be asking at this time Mr. Gary Peer, the Executive Chairman of the Supreme Ventures Limited, to come forward to give us the closing remarks. Please make Gary welcome, please.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Proud, happy. Are some of the words to describe you today. I remember when we started this journey with Solomon, we started visioning. People thought we're crazy. People, weren't sure what we're about. But I just wanted to systematically do this because, as I said, I'm very excited. I want Solomon and his team that has worked very hard on this team just to stand and for you guys to congratulate him. Solomon, Chris, Aswanda, Kent, working it's been amazing. Every time they travel, they come back and they're like, one question can they use to get more money out of the exec chair. So far, it's money well spent, guys. Well done. Thank you. My SPL crew, it has been a team journey. Please stand so everybody can recognize you as well. Then you're part of it. Come, can get some little clapping too. Another voice in the bar earlier. I want to have a special thank you to Miss Carol Beckford. Yes. Where is she? Where is Carol? My African queen. One of the things the stakeholders at Caymanas over the decades have been concerned about is getting sponsorship. And I actually brought in Carol, and Carol works directly out of my office. And it was with a sense of pride when I heard Debbie stand up and say, let me speak about the sponsors. And she just starts to call names, and I was like, Jesus, I remember 2 years ago. The no's were longer. And, you know, Carol, well done, good job. Next year, I want WMO. Again, you know, when Sal and I started, we chatted about this day, you know, I mean, we're like, are we crazy? And we were crazy to dream that Caymanas will not just become the preeminent racetrack in the Caribbean and the world, but would become one of the biggest tourism draws and pulls here. And we're actually seeing it now. And so I don't know if the JTB people here, Jamaica Tourist Board, when we went to present and said, listen, Caymanas track can become the biggest tourist draw in this country. And I'm like, these guys are really crazy. This is the start, Jamaica. This is the start, Jamaica Tourist Board. When we look on, for the first time, we have 4 Solomon, 4 horse entries coming down directly for the Mute Mile. Today, I was so pleased to open the sporting section and say, Slicer, Trevor Simpson, coming back. Right? We have 4 foreign jockeys that are coming on to ride in a race. And let me tell you something, guys. I know the argument that is going to come next year. Why so much foreign jockey come here next year? Because we've gotten calls from at least 3 of the top jockeys in the world that have given apologies that they're not here this year, but they're definitely coming next year. So it's a challenge to our Jamaican jockeys. Listen, step up your game, because getting a ride for Mute Mile 2024 is going to be a challenge. But until we get there, we have to celebrate Mute Mile 2023. And what makes that possible is the Mute family. And that actually has been one of the biggest secrets that we have had at SVL for a while. Because the patron of the Mute family, Javon Mute, is one of the biggest horse racing addicts that you can find in the world today. And, you know, we always smile Solomon when they said, you know, we didn't know how to run a racetrack, you don't know how to do this. But we had one of the best in Javon advising us. And I'm so happy to see that one of his best horses that he had owned, Loose on the Loose, has actually gotten a race. And we're blessed that Javon will be able to make it on the Mute Mile Day. And I just want to take this opportunity to tell them thanks. It's because of their generosity in terms of their sponsorship that makes this day a great day. And, you know, we'll be engaging in discussions starting from tonight to see how far we can get the sponsorship to for 2024. But, you know, I don't have any wrong, but, you know, let's congratulate the Mute family. All that's left to do is drink the drinks, eat the food, enjoy ourselves, and we look forward to 10:20 on Saturday morning when the first race is run, and with certainty 4:45 in the afternoon, when I believe for the first time, I came very close last year, but Philip Fiane mashed up my vision. I had a vision of 5 horses side by side, neck and neck, down in the last half furlong. I was trying to figure out who's going to win. I came close to it, and Philip mashed it up with excessive force, right? And Runway left everybody. But I think this year, guys, I think this year we're going to get that vision. So please, thank you for all the support. Caymanas could never be anything without all of you here today. And one of the things that Solomon and I speak about every day, how can we improve the harmony of Caymanas and the stakeholders? How can we go further? Because when we visit legends, titans like Searles, they're just blown away by what we have here in Jamaica. And I think once we continue working together, which is what we're seeing here tonight, we will make Caymanas Park one of the best racetracks in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Spoken like a true, proud executive chairman, right? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together again for Mr. Gary Pierce. Visionary risk taker. He's always been known to be that kind of person with a drink in his hand all the way, right? This concludes the formalities of the proceedings. Thank you again so much for making it to the post position draw and reception for the richest race in the English-speaking Caribbean. Please make sure that I see each and every one of you out and early on Saturday for the big day, starting with the first at 10:20. Again, we'd like to say thanks to Mr. Gary Peart, Solomon Sharp. Thanks again to Mr. Jesus Johnston. Thanks to Denzel Miller, Michael Kane, Anna K. Barrett. Big thanks to Andy Serling and the entire team from NYRA, the entire team from Fox Sports. We are gonna be on Fox Sports. Make some noise for that, please. That's a big deal business, Jamaicans. So you know to ever come out look good, right?
Yes.
You know, with nice clothes. Because one thing we as Jamaicans, we have to look good on TV. Am I right or am I right? Exactly, especially because we're on foreign TV, it's a big deal. So we have to, no powder please, no powder. This powder, please conceal it. We don't want to see it anywhere. You know what I mean, exactly. Big thanks to all our sponsors again. Big thanks to the Mute family, Rock Hotel, Jamaica Tourist Board, Sandals Resorts International, ATL Automotive Group, CPJ, First Rock Flow, IGT, Chemtech. Big thanks to Main Event Entertainment Group, Mayberry Investments, Trade Winds, True Shake, Calico Jack, Worthy Park Estate, Wasinco, Watercran Water, Supreme Ventures Limited, Supreme Ventures Racing and Entertainment Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, all you have to do for the rest of the night is to have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for being here again. Please enjoy. Big up to my DJ Narrative, who's going to make sure you have a wonderful evening. Enjoy. Thank you.